if you hate working out or just have days you don't want to work out, because that was me today, I have a 5-minute activity that will change that for you. And you don't ever have to do it again, because you'll probably forget to do it if you have ADHD like me. My name is Karen Verda. I'm a fitness mindset coach and personal trainer, and I also have ADHD, which I think is my superpower. And fitness has totally been my jam forever. I've been in the fitness industry probably over 15 years, either as personal trainer, group fitness instructor, fitness coaching. I was a bikini athlete. I had a pro card and did that for 7 years. So exercise, working out, eating well has always come really easy for me. So these videos are taking all of those years of experience and knowledge and boiling it down to the essential bits for you that works for your beautiful divergent brain, your ADHD brain. If you do have ADHD, diagnosed or not, you're welcome here either way. So I want to start with a story because it's from today when I went for a run this morning. Like I said, I've always been in fitness. It's been my jam. I love it. So I went out for a run this morning. I used to be a runner. I don't run anymore. I actually do circus arts, but I like to go out now and then. I was running and I was like, this sucks. I don't want to do this. It's hard. I'd rather just be back home, doing some journaling, relaxing, enjoying my, Sunday morning coffee. And I was like, oh. And then I started thinking like, oh, but I should like running. I'm a fitness person. Like, I need to be fit. I need to enjoy doing this. Why aren't I enjoying it? So then all this guilt and even like some shame was coming up. Oh, can you guys relate? Can you relate? Yeah. And I was like, hold up. I get to choose my thoughts. And I can do this run and just hear all these negative thoughts to myself. That's an option. I could turn around and go home, and I know what will happen. I'll be like, oh, I should be running. I should have kept going. All these other things are going to come up. Or I can change my thoughts and make the most of this run and enjoy it until maybe I'm not fully enjoying it anymore, and then I can go home. I chose the latter. We can change our thoughts. We can change our thoughts. And this may seem really simple, but I know for many of you, especially with ADHD, our brain goes all the directions and it's really hard to kind of tame our brain. But what I want you to recognize is that if you don't like what's playing in your head, you gotta change that or just tune out to it. Think of it, this is a great example, and I'm gonna bring it all back to my run this morning, and I'm gonna give you this activity at the end on how you can use this for your own workouts or lack of workouts for you to start to actually enjoy what you're doing and achieve whatever your fitness and health goals are, okay? So I'm gonna share that with you at the very end. So imagine you're going to the movies with a friend. Maybe it's someone you don't like. Maybe it's someone you like. I don't know. Because during the movie, this person is complaining the whole time during the movie. Like, you're watching the movie, it's supposed to be quiet, and they're just complaining about the movie. So again, they may not be your friend after this. I don't know. And you're like, oh, shut up. I'm just trying to watch the movie. I don't even want to hear you talking. I'm trying to watch the movie, and I especially don't want to hear you complaining. You just want to enjoy the movie for what it is. If the movie sucks, it sucks, but at least you can try to enjoy it and just watch it in peace. That's kind of like your brain when you're going to do something you love or enjoy. I mean, if you don't love it, at least if you enjoy it. So whatever types of activity or working out you do, and I did a whole video on this and finding something that's fun, and I'll link to that below. If you go and do an activity you enjoy, and the whole time your brain's like, this sucks, I don't want to be here, this is hard, this is uncomfortable, I'd rather be doing this, you're not good enough, you can't do this, you're like, literally, it's like the friend complaining during the movie. You just want to enjoy what you're doing. Because otherwise, you're going to have this negative spiral of thoughts and complaints, and you don't even get to enjoy the activity you normally do enjoy doing. Right? You just kind of want to leave them behind. You don't want to be friends with them anymore. That's what our brain does. And we get the power to tune it out and even start to change that. Now, I want to remind you too that if you're doing an activity that you don't enjoy at all, like, don't do that. Watch my video about how you can get really fit the more fun you have. I'll link it in the video here in the description below. That is like essential watching because it's something I truly believe in and live for myself, where when I was doing bodybuilding, I loved it. I got really fit. Now I do circus arts. I absolutely love it, getting really fit. So if you don't love it, don't do it. That's my first thing. But back to my story of running this morning. So I knew I could flip the script. I could change what my thoughts were. So when I was running, I was like, okay, I don't want to listen to the complaining friend in my head right now. I'm going to find all the things I'm liking about this right now. Yes, the beginning of my run is very uncomfortable. My body is a little sore. So I was like, okay, I'm loving the views. It's gorgeous out. I live in a stunning location. I mean, if you can see the view behind me, it's stunning. Like, if sun is out, I'm loving this. I love the sun on my face, and it's a Sunday morning, so it's still kind of cool out, but having the sun is just glorious. I was like, well, I know after I run, it's going to feel really good. My body's going to feel warm and strong and really mobile. And I was like, and I'm taking time for myself, which feels really good too. And I just enjoy moving my body. Like right now, I'm getting the warm up of the run. It's uncomfortable, but I'm like, I know I'm going to really enjoy this. And I also know that I can stop anytime. Like, that feels good to be in control of my run. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this. It feels really good. And knowing that I can turn around anytime. And you guys, I had the best run ever. Really, really amazing run. And that's the thing. We get to choose the thoughts we have. So when you're out to do an activity or if you're going to work out or whatever that may be, how can you enjoy it? How can you make the most of it? Not have that negative complaining friend in your head. But let's get to the activity of how to start to flip that script for the days you're like, I just don't want to work out, or you don't like working out, but you want to be that, strong, fit person, or that person who like is part of their life is moving their body and focusing on their fitness and health. So this activity is perfect if you have ADHD because you're probably going to do it once, never do it again, and forget about it. That's totally fine. Because with this activity, once you do it once, it's in your memory, meaning it's available to you whenever you want or need to do it again. Whether that's tomorrow or in 2 years from now, you have it available to you if it feels right and it's coming up for you to do it again. So you're going to do this today. Take out a piece of paper. If you have a journal, it's perfect. Taking your favorite activity or an activity you enjoy doing it. You can do this for a few different activities you enjoy doing. And again, if you're not sure what you like doing because working out is new to you, I definitely watch my video about how you can get more fit by having more fun. And you're now just going to write down all the reasons why you like doing this activity. And especially getting into like how you feel when you do it. And it can be like, well, I feel really strong. I love seeing my friends there. They make me feel good. I like the feeling that my body can do all these cool things. So whatever it is, just write it down for like 5-10 minutes. Whatever comes to mind, write it down. You're going to feel really good. I bet right after that, you're going to want to go out and do that activity. But if you can remember when you have a day where you don't want to go work out or having those blah days, go back and read that list. Remember why you love doing it. And if you lose a list, which will probably happen, totally fine. But if you can remember on the days that, you need that extra boost, just think, why do I love this? And this works even on like those super shitty days. Like I remember back in my running days, like long distance running days, it would be like a rainy day out. And I was like, I have to go for a run and I don't like treadmill. I really like going outside, but it's like pouring rain. And I was training for a race. Like, I just don't want to do this. I just don't want to go get soaked in the rain. Again, flipping the script. I was like, okay, well, how can this feel good? I was like, well, again, don't like running in the rain, but I love having like a warm shower after and feeling like fresh, clean, and energized. Like, that's going to feel amazing to get, go get soaked in the rain and come back and having a really warm, wonderful shower, a cup of tea after, like get all cozy under a blanket. Like that sounds magical. So the whole run, I'm just thinking like, oh, it's going to feel so good after it. And those positive thoughts made for a wonderful run. I still remember those rainy runs to this day. Okay? So you're going to do this activity today, and once you do it, your accountability is to post below with the running emoji, the little running guy. Yeah, post that below. And you guys, I just want to share that my mission for this YouTube channel and sharing fitness, nutrition, and mindset tips is that, to be honest, I haven't seen much information out there for ADHD women that isn't just based on, managing your ADHD and managing it in life. There's very little information about optimizing and thriving with your brain, especially around nutrition and fitness. So my mission is to empower you to know that you can thrive and optimize your body. You can have the strongest, healthiest, fittest body you want, and also the mindset to match that. Because there's also very little information about the mind and working on the mindset and even the spiritual focus on things. So my mission is to get that information out to you, because you're not just managing your ADHD, you're literally thriving and optimizing, and that's available to you. Now, if you're ready to get started with this mindset stuff, or maybe you've just taken a break from doing mindset work, or you want to up-level that, or need some more accountability, definitely check the links below. We may be a great fit to work together on a one-to-one basis. So I have 2 ways to work with myself on a one-to-one basis, whether that's just my Get Started on the Right Foot course, which really gets you started, gets you going back on the wagon, or maybe it's a deeper dive to really up-level and really transform your body and your mind. I work with women on the fitness side of things, nutrition, and of course the mindset piece. So check out those links below. And of course, like and subscribe, because this helps me reach more women who need this information. Okay? See you all tomorrow. Bye.